Brazilian football fans, something special is brewing again. The Seleção are about to face South Korea, and this time, their attack looks both dangerous and exciting. But before we dive into lineups and tactics, let's address the big question. What happened to Brazil's form? In recent months, the once feared giants of world football have looked a little off. Their performances have lacked rhythm, confidence, and the sparkle that used to define Brazilian football. Fans have been worried, critics have been loud, and questions have been asked about whether Brazil still has that magic in attack. But one thing has never been a concern for Brazil: their wings. For decades, the Brazilian wingers have been the stuff of nightmares for defenders. Fast, fearless, and unpredictable. From Garrincha to Ronaldinho, from Neymar to Vinicius, Brazil's strength has always started from the flanks. And now, as Brazil prepare to take on South Korea once again, two names are expected to light up the pitch: Vinícius Júnior and Estevão Willian. Yes, you heard it right. The same Vinicius who destroyed South Korea the last time these two sides met is back. The memories of that World Cup round of 16 clash still haunt South Korean fans. Brazil ran riot that night, scoring 4 goals, and Vinicius was at the heart of everything. He scored one, assisted another, and made defenders chase shadows for 90 painful minutes. 3 years later, they meet again. And while Brazil may not be at their absolute best right now, Vinicius is once again finding his unstoppable form. Just when critics started doubting him, just when the media whispered that maybe Vinicius had lost his spark, he responded the only way he knows: on the pitch. Earlier this season, there were rumors that Vinicius might even leave Real Madrid. Some claimed he wasn't performing like before. But then came the response of a champion. In the first 7 La Liga matches of the season, Vinicius has already been directly involved in 9 goals, scoring 5 and assisting 4. In his last game against Villarreal, he was simply unstoppable, scoring twice, coming inches away from a hat trick, and proving once again why many see him as one of the best players in the world. When Vinicius plays with confidence, there's a different energy around Brazil. His pace, dribbling, and creativity lift the entire team. And if he brings that same Real Madrid form into the national team, South Korea could be in for a very long night. But here's the twist. South Korea can't just focus on Vinicius, because on the other wing, something equally exciting is happening. Glowing star of the rise of Estevão Willian, Brazil's new wonder kid. Say hello to Estevão Willian, the 17-year-old sensation who's already catching global attention. Under Carlo Ancelotti's guidance, Estevão has matured fast, combining raw talent with tactical intelligence. The Italian manager has described him as one of Brazil's next great attacking stars, and he's already proving it on the field. In his latest match for Chelsea, Estevão came off the bench against Liverpool and scored the winning goal. For a teenager to perform like that on such a big stage, it tells you everything you need to know about his mentality. And when he wears the Brazilian shirt, something special happens. In his last start for Brazil, Estevão not only scored but looked completely fearless, taking on defenders, creating chances, and showing confidence beyond his years. It's no surprise that Ancelotti trusts him. The coach has spent time developing Estevão carefully, refining his positioning, decision-making, and final pass. And now, as Brazil look to rebuild their attack, Estevão is becoming a vital piece of the puzzle. So how will Brazil line up against South Korea? If everything goes according to plan, we could see a thrilling front three: Vinícius Júnior on the left, Estevão Willian on the right, and possibly João Pedro or Rodrigo through the middle. That's a mix of experience, skill, and explosive youth, exactly what Brazil needs right now. For South Korea, this will be a huge defensive test. Even if they somehow manage to contain Vinicius, which is hard enough, they'll still have to deal with Estevão's unpredictable movement and flair. Marking one of them is difficult. Marking both? Almost impossible. And let's not forget, Brazil's attacking fullbacks, like Danilo or Arana, love to overlap and support the wingers. That makes Brazil even more dangerous down the sides. Much of this attacking structure comes from Carlo Ancelotti's philosophy. The legendary coach believes in giving his wingers freedom, allowing them to express creativity and take risks in one-on-one situations. Under Ancelotti, Vinicius became one of the deadliest wingers in the world. Now, he's doing the same with Estevao. The Italian manager's calm leadership and attacking mindset could be exactly what Brazil need to rediscover their rhythm. Ancelotti understands that Brazil's identity has always been about attacking joy. He wants to bring that samba spirit back, with players who play with freedom, flair, and passion. So, the big question remains, can Brazil beat South Korea again? On paper, yes. With Vinicius in top form and Estevao full of confidence, Brazil's attack looks terrifying. But football isn't played on paper, and South Korea, led by their fighting spirit and tactical discipline, won't make it easy. Still, one thing is certain. When Vinicius Júnior and Estevão Willian step onto that pitch, expect magic, expect flair, and expect chaos for defenders. Because when Brazil's wingers dance, the whole world stops to watch.